Okay, so I get this video on one of my favorite channels, the Daily Epic. You are awesome, dude. I really want to give him props for putting this up. And no, I didn't spell that word. I know how it's properly spelled. No one should put an A there. And so a lot of clips, especially of UAP, that's authentic. If you pay close attention, if, especially if it's um, any kind of looks if it looks like old video effects or something like that, like cigar burns or streaks or lines or dots. If you watch the UAP videos back again and slow it way down, you catch so much more than just the main three that you see here. The little white dot off to the right just popped up, but I want to show you. I'm going to kind of slide this back and forth with my thumb so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, right. See that white dot just popped up and it flies right in front. You can see it turn. Boom. So that's to get your interest peaked. Let's start the video over. Okay, so the video starts with these two on the bottom. Looks like, your typical bogus sphere. And then over the right, looks like a white saucer that's semi-cloaked and not. And this one, I think, and the one above it are, see, there was a black streak right there. Now, of course, I'm not an educated person or just seeing what I want to see. That very well could be a bug. But the other ones, where they, the white one that turned, may not be. And if it is a bug, these things are cooking. You guys you have to understand that I recorded the video in slow-mo and screen recorded it so I could put the video on YouTube and watch it and slow it down to 0.25. So we've got a slowed down version of a slowed down version. All right, so here we go. All right, we're going to pop back up. And my subtitles are on, but you would not believe how many videos I watched where it says heat, and like usually no one's talking. No wonder you couldn't say anything. Boom, there was a good one. It really starts to pick up after this. And if you're still here, if you're still watching this, thank you, because that means at least somebody finds this incredulous or fascinating. You really, boom, look at those things. This video takes patience. You gotta slowly watch kind of nothing for a few seconds. A lot of people can't, boom, just do that. And you can call me crazy, but they just came out, and the government with the David Grudge came out with the plasmoid life forms, and in all honesty, I think the real quick white and black spheres are the plasmoid things. See, boom, right there. Because I usually see them in white or black. They're always white or black. Now, they may come out of something that is multicolored, like a burning bright orange, but I see so many videos of UAP up in the air shooting white dots out of it like it's a Roman candle. White and black. Look at them. And I mean, let's just think about it for a second. If we have three craft here, right, and they're doing whatever takes time, maybe they're just, what are these fast craft coming by so quickly? What is the point of that? Is it for their protection? They're just bodyguards? And if we are three dimensional and we know about theory of relativity where there is space time, is the fourth dimension time in itself? The manipulation of the time, not space, but just time. So they can speed themselves up. I don't know. Crazy wild guess. But these things are cooking to the point where if you blink, you won't catch it. And I don't know why. Man, did you see those two up there? I don't know why. And they're to the right of it just then. Uh, but I prayed to God one time. I wanted to protect myself and my family, and I was like, God, open my eyes to things of the unseen, so I can protect and see what if evil's coming. And kind of wish I hadn't prayed that, because ever since I have been seeing things that a lot of people can't see, like these speeding little dots. I mean, Christians. I actually saw the movie Disclosure Day today with my son, and it's interesting how a lot of people think that UAPs are going to destroy the Christian faith. And people are going to lose their religion. I don't think so. I mean, honestly, if the president came out today and said, "Hey, turns out their aliens are real," and walked one out on the stage, let me tell you something. No one's gonna be freaking out. They'll take it so nonchalantly, like, "Yeah, we knew this. We've been knowing this." All right, now it starts to get good. Pans left, now he's gonna pan back right, and things start to get busy. Again, if you're still watching this and listening to me, I know I'm completely retarded, but thank you for your patience to watch this. This is crazy, and I think if more people would pay attention to these videos, it would make these a little more supernatural to you. Just a little more confusing, because you could say this is AI, and all of these white dots and black dots and look like craft coming by. You can say that someone there was one at the beginning. You can say those are AI, but why would you put them in to the point where it's so fast most people aren't going to catch it? I mean, if you're going to put something out that's fake, you want to, let them see it. There's no point in putting stuff. Look at that. There's no point in putting stuff in that fast. Not, the average person can't track that. I could barely track it. And that's why I slow these things down, so I can see amazing things like that black thing just go by. I think there's another ship that's fully cloaked at the top left part of your screen, that little shadow in the cloud. I totally think that that's a cloaked saucer. Black dot. I just find these slow mo UAP videos just so fascinating. Like, what in the hell could those possibly be doing at that rate of speed? And is it that they are going fast? Maybe we're just in this dimension slow, and in their other dimension, everything is sped up. Time is quick. There, I don't know. I have no clue. But for me, it's like, man, if you're out there and you've ever looked up in the sky and you saw a UAP, then let me tell you, you've been hooked too. It's just like people that see Bigfoot in the woods. They always want to go look for Bigfoot. It's exactly what happened to me.